One Media was established by me 15 years ago. The idea of the label was to set up a non-physical sided label. We do not manufacture CDs, we don't manufacture albums, we don't manufacture any vinyl. We're a proper net label. The idea is to accumulate and acquire music rights, monetize those music rights through the various digital stores such as Apple, such as Deezer, such as Spotify and Amazon, to deliver those in a timely and a properly placed manner so that the product is best suited, it's best promoted with perfect metadata to ensure that we get the entire integrity of the product to within the group. The group is structured on the basis of being a public company. We've raised money in the past, over the last 15 years, to buy more and more content. One Media has an unusual reoccurring revenue stream. Once we've placed our tracks up onto the various stores, they're for sale 24 hours a day, 365 days of the year. That reoccurring model is growing with more and more territories as they open. When we first started, there were 22 territories. There are now some 167. And that's by no way the exhaustive list of territories that will be occurring over the next 5 to 10 years. And indeed, the way the new stores have opened, there were 6 stores when we first opened. We have some now 66 stores with over 600 different store facings. The reoccurring model is very interesting because as we're seeing a 9% industry growth and our own growth running at 14%, over the next 10 years, when we look at the current industry turnover of some $20 billion a year, forecasted by Goldman Sachs to be $38 billion by 2030, we're seeing a very robust, reoccurring, interesting investment opportunity. Last year, we completed 5 acquisitions. Each of those acquisitions in its individual right is proving to be both an important asset to One Media as they grow and in the way that we handle and treat those acquisitions. Careful attention we spend using both our TCAT tools and our team of creative technicians ensures again the integrity of the earnings. We're very pleased to say that of all those acquisitions, they're delivering, they're on target, they're on time, and we're very confident that as we make more acquisitions using the same formula in which we made last year's acquisitions, One Media will continue to grow through its acquisitive program. TCAT, which stands for Technical Copyright Analysis Tool, has been an in-house software package that One Media has been working on for some 4 years now. This has been widely used by us to do due diligence and to audit all of the tracks that we own, some 256,000 tracks, to ensure the integrity of the monetization of those tracks. We search various stores, and by stores I mean iTunes, Spotify, Amazon, those type of stores, to ensure that our products are reaching the desired destinations for full monetization. We're very pleased to announce that TCAT has now gained its independence and is now going to trade as a limited company. Based out of Belfast, we are putting in a senior management team consisting of many PhDs. It's an interesting fact that under the last 4 years working with TCAT internally, that we've been using the tool purely for our own devices. We've decided now to commercialize it, offer it to the wider industry, and give it its opportunity and chance to work in tandem with both our competitors and our clients. The important part here is that TCAT's going to require its independence to develop. We need to separate the business from our main content buying business so that investors can understand what they're investing in technology and what they'll be investing in content. Up until now, all the investment the company has drawn in has been for content acquisition. TCAT has only been funded by resource and out of what One Media is able to generate through its operations. Harmony IP is an asset release program specifically targeted at musicians and composers. The idea, similarly in the way that you release equity from your property, is going to afford the artists and composers to be able to release equity within the music rights that they own. So if you imagine that each artist and each composer has got an annual income, we will be buying a portion of it based on a multiple, depending on the integrity of those earnings. This will afford the artist to release a chunk of their percentage of their earnings and to then get a lump sum. It's quite simple, really. The most important thing for an artist is those rights live for 70 years after his death. Consequently, a lot of artists will be earning a lot of money post their demise. This allows them to reach forward into the future and to release that equity at a time in latter life where they will most use it. Now, this has been greeted very, very well by the music industry at large, and indeed by various composer and musician associations. We're in deep talks with many, many artists, and we do believe that our pipeline is going to be very strong and that this opportunity for them is going to bring forth good rewards. Now, the most important thing is that they get TCAT thrown in. Now, this is TCAT Care, where we will be policing their rights. We'll be looking after their content as to where and how it's being sold. This comes as part and package of the Harmony IP offering, which no other asset release program, if there is indeed one, would actually enhance. So the artist doesn't just get the opportunity to monetize his future earnings, he also gets the insurance that TCAT is going to bring to the party. We're pleased to say that the music industry, in terms of the way we stream music, the way we operate, generally has proven to be a very robust model. We're a digital business. We have no physical side to our business. We have no manufacturing. Everything we do is digitally delivered. We therefore have found ourselves in a position where our forecasts and our aspirations have not been disrupted. There haven't been any major spikes, so we're not seeing huge amounts of benefit, but we are seeing a continual reoccurring income.